Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Darcy's Witchy's Charm. And today we're going to talk about color magic a little bit and how it relates to numerology. I know I've been saying I was going to make this video for a while now, but here we are, and you know, life happens, but here we are, and so let's just get right into it. I appreciate your patience in waiting for this video, which probably will have a few parts to it, but I'm gonna try to keep it to the basics today, and then in future videos we'll dive deeper into how they both correlate into one another. So we all know that each color has their own vibration and frequencies, and work with different things. They correlate to our chakras, our auras, for example, but we're using color magic every single day, from the things that we eat or drink to what we're wearing, whether it's our clothes, our makeup, nail polish, jewelry. We also use it when we're doing spells and rituals, depending on the color of candles that we're using, or the colors of the crystals that we happen to be also using. So the color magic is in your life, whether you realize it or not. Deciding on a different mood or how you decorate your home or space is also using color magic, and each of those colors is going to represent something different for each person. So with numerology, if you're not familiar with numerology, you generally have a grid, and you're going to want to number it 1 through 9 at the top, and each letter is going to correspond to a different number. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but you're going to write 1 through 9 at the top of your paper, and then start with A. So 1 is A, and you go all the way through till you get to 9, which is going to be I. Then you start back over at 1, which is going to be J, all the way over to 9, which is going to be R, and then so forth until you get through the whole alphabet. So that's a numerology grid that you use when you are wanting to figure out your numbers or family or friends. But so in numerology, we have the numbers 1 through 9, like I said, but you're also going to have your master numbers of 11 and 22. And each of those numbers correlate to a certain color. So 1 is going to be red, 2 is orange, 3 is yellow, 4 is going to be green, 5 is blue, 6 is going to be indigo, 7 is violet, 8 is pink, and 9 is bronze. And then for the master numbers of 11 is silver, and 22 is gold. So keep those colors in mind and the numbers. It's almost easy. They kind of, the numbers and the colors kind of correlate to the chakras, if you're also familiar with the chakras. A couple of books that I would recommend are the Numerology Handbook, and it's by Tanzia Gabrielle, and I'll link these books or list them down below in the description. Then, excuse me, Color Your Life is also a really good book. It kind of goes into color reflection readings, the chakra system, color healing, clothes and colors that you like wearing, and then using colors in your breathing, visualization, and affirmations. So this is a really good book, but most of the information that I'm going to be talking about I got from this book, Color Magic for Beginners by Richard Webster, and it's really good. It talks about the three and most important numbers in your numerology makeup, healing, what your favorite color reveals about you, your auras, meditation, keeping a color diary, and using color in your home. So the three in, well, I would say the four. There's four important numbers in your numerology makeup. The first being your life path, which is really easy to figure out. You just take your month, date, and the year you were born, so your birth date, and then add them all up. So mine is July 20th, 1971. So when you add up all of those numbers and then you reduce it down until you come to a single digit number, it's going to be a number 9. Now, I had said that the number 9 is bronze, which I say is also brown, because to me, bronze and brown are very similar. And your life path number represents what your purpose is in this life, what your purpose is here on Earth. And then your next name number, or next important number in numerology, is going to be your expression, or also sometimes called your destiny number, which is you're going to take your full name on your birth certificate and use that grid that I was talking about and add up all of the numbers and reduce it down to a single digit number. And for mine is a number 7, violet. And what your expression or destiny number represents is your natural abilities. Then your third important number is going to be your soul surge number, which is you add up all of the vowels that are in your full name and reduce those down to a single digit. And those reveal your inner desires. And for me, mine was also a number 9, the bronze. Then your fourth important number is just the day that you were born. So mine was the 20th, so reduce it down, that's only 2, which is orange. So my 4 important colors would be, well, bronze, violet, and then I had bronze again for my soul surge number, and then orange. So bronze, violet, and orange are my most important colors. And so you can take that further, and you're going to take your full name and write in like a list 1 through 9. Then you're going to look in your name and count how many 1 letters do you have until you've gone through your whole name. Now for mine, I have 3 red, which is number 1. Number 2 is orange. I had 0. And number 3 is yellow. I have 1. 4 is green. I had 1. 5 is blue, and I had 3. Now with number 5 being blue, most people will have an abundance of number 5 letters in their name. So what you're going to do is you're always going to minus 2 from whatever that total is. So I minus 2 from mine, and I only have 1. 6 is indigo. I have 1. 7 is violet. I have 3. 8 is pink. I have 0. And number 9 is bronze, and I have 1. So then you can look within that and say, okay, I have 3 red, and I also have 3 violet. So that's going to be high, and that's going to kind of show you what your hidden desires are. And for mine, what it says is for red, it says a desire for independence, leadership, and attainment. And then for the violet, what it stands for is a desire for wisdom, knowledge, and hidden truths. I'll go ahead and read you the other ones as well. The number 2 is orange, a desire for cooperation, harmony, and association. 3 is yellow, a desire for creative self-expression. 4 is green, a desire for constructive, detailed work. 5 is blue, a desire for freedom, variety, and change. 6 is indigo, a desire for home, family, responsibility, and reputation. I already read you 7, which was violet. 8 is pink, a desire for material success. And 9, being bronze, a desire for universal love and knowledge. So you can take your number and figure out, that is what your hidden desire is. Now, I had said that your soul surge reveals your inner desire, and if you remember, 9 is mine, which was bronze, a desire for universal love and knowledge. So I feel like your inner desire, you could also take your soul surge, which is just the vowels in your name, and also figure out all of those. So basically, I had orange. Orange, I had 0 in my name, and which is 2, and number 8 is pink. I also had 0. But within my 4 important numbers that I was telling you about, my day of birth is 20, reduced down to 2, which is orange. So I still do have orange within my numerology and color makeup. So you could use whatever your day color is, the date of your birth, and use that color at any time for any purpose. For the other numbers, for example, you could use your life path number for major things that are going on in your life. So if I had something major going on, like maybe like wanting to buy a house or relocating, something major within your life, you're gonna want to use whatever your life path color is. For me, it's gonna be bronze. Now, for your expression or destiny number, which is using your full name added up, mine was violet. So if I wanted to learn a new like a new language, or if I wanted to learn how to play a new instrument, or something that you want to learn to do and to be good at, that's when you would want to somehow incorporate that color. So I don't know, let's say you want to learn how to play the piano. Maybe at every piano lesson you had, or when you sat down at the piano, you're either wearing something violet, purple, or you had maybe a piece of amethyst there nearby you, something to that effect. And then for your soul surge, which is your vowels, you would use that particular color when you want to do something when you're doing something and you want it to be more enjoyable, like if it was something that you really didn't want to do, that would be the time to incorporate that color while you're doing that activity or whatever it may be. And like mine's the same as my life path, so it's gonna be brown, but not necessarily for everybody are they gonna be the same. Like the example in here, his life path was violet, his expression was red, soul surge is orange, and his day of birth is green. And like I said, your day of birth, you can use that color at any time. And since I have 0 pink, nowhere in any of my numbers or anything, pink would be a color that I would want to bring into my life, want to incorporate, because what you're trying to do is be balanced. The whole idea is to create balance within your life, and that's what color does, I feel, and it's healing. And pink represents love, self-love, nurturing, that sort of thing. So apparently I need more of that in my life. So try to, and it can be simple things. If you don't necessarily like wearing anything pink, you could, have a piece of like rose quartz crystal, on you or within the room. It doesn't have to be, on a big scale of things, because, the colors all mix and work together and have their own vibrations. But I'm going to also read you just a little bit here on if you are lacking or you have an abundance. So like I was saying, since pink is absent or low, it says you will find it hard to appreciate the true value of the material world, and are likely to strive for possessions and other signs of worldly success. You are likely to lack self-esteem. I would definitely say I agree with that to some degree. So, and then like I was telling you, violet and red I have high are the highest ones in my name. So if violet is high compared to the other colors, you will search for wisdom, knowledge, and truth. It is rare for anyone to have a high rating of violet, which I thought was kind of interesting. And I feel like red, a lot of people may have red, but if red is high, you are likely to be aggressive and force your own needs and desires onto others. So, but, so that is a little bit into what the color magic and numerology kind of correlate into one another. It works with your chakras, and you can just incorporate that within your daily life. I actually the end of January, first part of February, for 30 days, I worked out what my color of the day was at that time. And there is a formula for that, but I will go over that at another time. But I kept a diary or journal for 30 days on what I wore that day, how I was feeling, and all that stuff. And it was interesting to find out, because blue is my favorite color. Like all shades of blue I really love. And I found that and since blue is, calming and, reminds you of the water, I am Cancer, Sun, and Moon, so kind of makes sense. But on days that I wore those, I did feel a lot more calm, just kind of chill. Days that I wore red, for example, I felt very just like, go get them, you know, we'll get things done, felt powerful. And then I also found on days that were yellow days, it was interesting because not only, you know, a book can only go so far with the information, I suppose, but you have the color, the basic color, but then you also have all the different shades and hues within one color. So on days that I would wear, for instance, like a bright sunshine canary yellow, I felt great. You know, I kind of like with the red, but not as strong as, you know, feeling, you know, powerful and everything. But on days that I would wear kind of that mustardy kind of a mustardy ochre kind of yellow color, which I love, but every day I seem to wear that color, I just felt really kind of like blah, like not myself. Felt kind of down and not really wanting to get anything done or anything. So it was a really interesting, I guess, project per se, or experiment for myself to kind of see what colors made me feel a certain way without not even realizing it at the time. But it was a good idea, and I highly suggest doing it at some time if you are interested. It also, I did not have any orange in my name, but like I said, I have orange from just the day I was born. But in here, for when you're missing any orange, it says you will be oversensitive and find it hard to cooperate easily with others. Now, definitely the oversensitivity. Like I said, I'm sun and moon in Cancer, so there you go. That would just really explain it all, you know. And then it also, you know, in here talks about how a certain person is depending on what your favorite color is. Now, kids generally change their favorite color several times. As adults, we can change our favorite color sometimes, but generally, as a whole, I feel once you're an adult, generally you stay with the same favorite color. Now mind you, yes, like I said, there's different shades, hues of any particular color, because, you know, like it said in here, a lime green is completely different than, say, a dark green. But for all purposes, this just kind of lumps in, like, you know, in general, what your favorite color is. And I'll read you what it says just about the blue. But it says, while the most popular color choice for extroverts is red, introverts usually choose blue. However, just as some introverts choose red because it gives them confidence, so will some extroverts choose blue because it gives them the peace and tranquility they lack. If blue is your favorite color, you have a creative mind and good imagination. You are shrewd and perceptive and enjoy coming up with money-making ideas. There is a quiet, deep side to you also, and you need time for introspection. You hate being hemmed in or restricted in any way, and are happiest when you have something exciting to look forward to. Absolutely agree with that one. You are adventurous, and this may get you into trouble at times. However, luck always seems to be on your side. So that part I found kind of funny and interesting. I've never really thought of myself as very adventurous, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I think I was more adventurous when I was in high school than I have been as an adult. So, I don't know. One second, gotta take a drink. So much talking. So, that in general is just a broad spectrum of how color magic and numerology work together. If you have any questions, please ask. I would love to help you out. If you have any questions or comments, if you want me to dive further into any of the other colors more and see where that all goes, we can definitely do that, because I do find it very interesting. I've always loved numerology, and I love color, being a very creative person, and kind of like seeing how those colors and such make up who we are and everything. The other suggestion I do have for y'all is this I guess you could call it an oracle deck, but it's The Secret Language of Color Cards by Ina Segal. And there's 45 cards in all in here. And this is the backs of them. And then these are, they go into all the different colors, and there's a little blurb at the bottom for each color. Like mauve, it says enjoy clear hearing. So I am going to draw a card for all of us as a collective. What should I just do with that clip? Oh, there it is. There we go. We'll need that so we can read what our color is. This is just going to be a card for all of us as a collective. And if you're seeing this, down the road, then that color means something for you. Oh, and then we got white, which is number 24, and it says lighten up. So let's see what that says. 24. Lighten up. White heals your body as a whole, clearing toxicity and assisting with purification. White also enhances clarity and understanding and can be very helpful to healing skin problems. Bringing peace and comfort at the highest level, white represents integrity, light, holiness, truth, and surrender. Lighten up with white. The feeling of lightness is a magnificent experience to encompass innocence, purity, and joy. White brings this faith that you are completely loved, taken care of, and supported. Now here, and each one, it usually gives you like a little prompt or something that you could do to bring that particular color in to your life. So this is what this one says. Close your eyes and imagine that you are standing on the biggest, most magnificent white crystal mountain. Inhale deeply, allowing the clear white light emanating from this mountain to purify, energize, and enlighten you. Visualize yourself letting go of all the unnecessary baggage that you dragged up the mountain with you. How does it feel to be free of this baggage? Experience the ease in your body and soul as you look out from the mountain. Focus on circulating white light from the tips of your toes through your whole body. Feel your body softening and lightening up even more. You are getting ready to soar. Give yourself permission to soar. Say, I give myself permission to lighten up and experience ease in my body and soul. So that is what the color of white is. How a little bit ironic, since white is very cleansing, like I said, it's cleansing, purity, spiritual to me. I would say white is innocence. White is all the colors grouped together in a single little thread. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all got something out of it and are excited for maybe the future videos diving deeper into the different colors. But I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. If you could hit that subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And as always, make sure to be kind to others, but most importantly, be kind to yourself. Thank you. Bye-bye.